Hello class, in this video I will show you how to calculate the amount of money in an account that is earning compound interest. Let's begin. To do this, we will use the compound interest formula. And it is A is equal to P times the quantity 1 plus R divided by N, all raised to the N times T power. A is the total amount in the account after T years. P is the principal balance, or the original investment. R is the interest rate per year expressed as a decimal. N is the number of times interest is compounded per year. And T is the total number of years. So now let's take a look at an example. Jeremy deposits $6,000 in a bank at an interest rate of 6% compounded annually for 5 years. How much money will be in their account after 5 years? Jeremy deposits $6,000, so P is equal to 6,000. The interest rate is 6%, so written as a decimal, R is equal to 0.06. This interest rate is compounded annually, which means Jeremy will receive interest once per year. And the total time is 5 years, so T is equal to 5. So the amount after 5 years will be 6,000 times the quantity 1 plus 0.06 divided by 1 raised to the 1 times 5 power. And I'm going to use Decimus to evaluate this expression. So I've gone ahead and entered the expression in the Decimus. And the most important thing about this is that when you enter the exponent in Decimus, there must be a set of parentheses in the exponent. Because if you do not place a set of parentheses in the exponent, what will happen is the first number will be in the exponent, but then when you hit times, that 5 is no longer in the exponent. So when you're writing out the product in the exponent, please make sure there's a set of parentheses in the exponent. That will guarantee you get the correct answer. So it looks like Jeremy will have $8,029.35 in the account. Part B, how much interest will he receive? We're going to take the $8,029.35 and subtract his original deposit of $6,000. So Jeremy received $2,029.35 in interest. Calculate the amount in the account if the interest was compounded semi-annually, quarterly, monthly, and daily. So I'm going to start with the semi-annually. The principal balance is still $6,000. The interest rate is still 6%. But this time, Jeremy is going to earn interest twice a year. And T is still 5. So we have the amount in the account will be 6,000. 1 plus 0.06 divided by 2. And then we have 2 times 5. So what's happening here is Jeremy will receive 3% interest for the first half of the year and receive the other 3% in interest the second half of the year. That's what the 0.06 divided by 2 represents. You can calculate this in Decimus and you will get that Jeremy has $8,063.50 in the account. Now let's see how much will be in his account if interest was compounded quarterly. Everything's going to stay the same, except now Jeremy is going to earn interest 4 times a year. So the formula is going to be A is equal to 6,000 times the quantity 1 plus 0.06 divided by 4 raised to the 4 times 5 power. You can use Decimus to evaluate this expression, and Jeremy will have $8,081.13 in the account. So I've gone ahead and finished the calculations for interest compounded monthly and annually. And what you'll notice is as the number of times interest is compounded increases, the total amount after T years also increases. And we are done.